Law enforcement agencies around the country are implementing new safety procedures because officers are being accidentally exposed to heroin and dangerous opioids while on the job. On Friday, it happened to a sheriff's deputy and 2 emergency responders in Harford County. Mallory Savaste tells us how the sheriff there is making changes in light of this new threat.
Kelly, the Drug Enforcement Agency says inhaling or touching just a small amount of fentanyl or carfentanil can kill you. Fortunately, the 3 local responders are okay, but it's this accidental exposure that's prompting new changes in protocol. It's become harder to keep pace with the changing drug landscape.
It was heroin, then it was fentanyl, and now we ramp up really fast to hit the carfentanil. But then what's next? So everything seems to be moving really fast, and we need to keep up with it.
Law enforcement and emergency services in Harford County discovered they were behind when 3 first responders started experiencing symptoms of an overdose while trying to help a victim of an overdose. Heroin and fentanyl were initially detected in a baggie discovered at the scene.
They're passing the baggie to get to the deputy, but they could have disturbed a small amount of powder on the outside of the bag or near the zip part of the bag or by the tie part of the bag, and they don't even realize it. And then they're exposed and not even know it until you feel those effects.
A meeting was held today to review safety training and equipment. The Harford County Sheriff's Office is working to immediately address 2 vulnerabilities: skin contact and accidental inhalation. They're requiring gloves and masks, but there's still some risk of exposure.
That you expect to be okay, and in instances like Friday night, you're not okay.
And in those cases, do the people exposed risk addiction?
But it's a fear. I don't want these, I don't want my men and women running the risk of becoming addicted because of an accidental exposure.
The disease of addiction is not a disease of using, it's a disease of behavior. You develop a set of behavior patterns that are addictively based, and you would need to be exposed or use on a consistent basis to become addicted to it.
But Rob Kinnenberg with the Phoenix Recovery Center says it's hard to predict what can happen if someone is predisposed to addiction.
If you have a predisposition to addiction, either yourself or in your family, the euphoric effects of heroin, fentanyl, carfentanil, or any combination of the same can be incredibly inviting.
By this weekend, I'm told the sheriff's office will try to equip deputies with non-latex gloves. There's an allergy concern with latex, as well as gloves that go from the fingertip to the shoulder. And the over-the-face masks they want to use will filter out 95% of the particles in the air. Kelly?